Mahadev, page number 124 in the PDF, 111 in the physical copy. Hey Swamin, Anubhavena Atmanaha Sadrupatvam Muktam Na Yuktya Iti Chet. So, O Lord, hey Swamin, Anubhavena. Now it is our Anubhava. What is your Anubhava? That there is Sukha, etc. Okay. And so you identify yourself as a Karmi or a Upasaka or a Mumukshu. Okay. And because of all these things, what do you say? That that there has been a previous segment of life in which the karmas were performed, and because of which this is the this is the range of experience that I am having now. So that means that you were present even before. That is what is it. And by the virtue of the karmas that I am doing now, these karmas will become fruitful in whenever, because when the karmas have to become fruitful, hai is not what you can say. Karmani eva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, you have no right over it, you have no say how and when it is going to fructify. All right. So therefore, but once karma is done, which means that it has to have phalam. That cannot be avoided. Whether it is satkarma or dushkarma, everything will be having phalam. Okay. Then he now says, this is our anubhava. And based on that anubhava, we have understood that Atma is Ekarupa and Abadhya. Abadhya Rupa and Ekarupa is Kalatrayepi Abadhyamanatve Sati Ekarupatvam iti Satvam. That is the Sadrupatvam. Okay. So, hey Swamin, now Shrutyapi, the first pramanam is Shruti. Then the Taittiriya Shruti and Chandogya Shruti were shown. Sadeva Somedamagrasit, etc. You remember that line? Mukhya, that is that. It is Mukhya. Then even this Anubhava is also based on Shrutanumana. See now, why we are saying Shrutanumana over here for this Anubhava is, let us say, when you look at the effect, you are able to infer the cause. Okay. And that is your Anubhava. It is based on your Anubhava. Without that Anubhava, it cannot be proven. You wake up in the morning and you find that the whole road is dredged, all the trees from the top to bottom, everything is washed clean and wet, and trees are looking happy and nice. So now you understand what? That it has rained at night, isn't it? It has, you didn't see the rain, of course, you were sleeping, your windows were closed, so you didn't see, you didn't hear the rainfall. But now you wake up and you understand that it has rained. Okay. So it has rained is based on your experience or not. This knowledge is your experience now. And so it is, though there is Anumana involved in that. So here also, that there is Shrutanumana, based on the Shruti, that Atma is continuous, Ekarupa, Kalatraye, Abhatimana. Now we are able to understand, yeah, it is true. If I wasn't there before, then what created these karmas for me to experience this sukha dukkha's now? And he will bring that logic. That what I'm doing now will become. So that means that there is continuity. I say, suppose, you just take it for a while, that you are working now, and then you are going to collect the salary at the end of the month. Okay. Why are you doing it now? Because you know that you are going to continue through the next 29 days, isn't it? So therefore, now you understand about the karma that for its fructification, my continuation is also required. So therefore, He Swamin Anubhavena Atmanaha Sadrupatvam Uktam Evam Uktam. Thus it has been said or explained. What has been explained? Sadrupatvam. Kasya Atmanaha Sadrupatvam Uktam. But no yuktya. It is true, yeah, since you are saying that we are suffering or enjoying, that means that there has to be continuity, and that continuity means ekarupatvam, abhadhyamanatvam. So that is somehow acceptable. But sir, how do we convince ourselves, even through logic? So you gave it through the anubhava, but what do you require? Yukti also to substantiate your anubhava. Okay. So na yuktya iti chet yuktyapi vicharyamane atmanaha satupatvam setsyati. Now, even when you are going to employ logic or anuman, what will happen? Atmanaha satrupatvam setsyati. It will be able to prove the sadrupatva of Atma. Tat kathamiti chet. How, sir, is that so? Shrunu. Vayam asmin loke vidyamana van vidyamana va nava iti vicharyamane vidyamanaha eva iti janihi. Now, are we there in this? Are we existing or not? Huh? Asmin loke, in this world, are we existing or not? Or are you nihilist? No, we are not there only. Hey, you are not there, then who's saying you are not there? Hai. Even to cancel, you have to say. That means your presence is required even to assert your own cancellation. So then, if your presence is there, then how can it be even cancelled? And therefore, that Shunyavad has nihilism is not logical, but they have a strong logic. Bauddha, just as how we have our own Tarkashastra, they have Bauddha, they have a different way of Tarkashastra in their system. But any which ways, Shruti eva Pranam. Okay. Then what happens? Vayam asmin loke vidyamana va nava iti vicharyamane vidyamana eva. Oh, we are really there. Huh? Really there. Tatha sarvesham ahamasmi iti anubhava. So also your own anubhava ahamasmi is there to prove your presence. You don't require somebody else to prove that you are. Ahamasmi is actually sufficient. So, तथा सर्वेषाम् अहमस्मि इति अनुभवात् एवं विद्यमाना वयं शरीरिणो वा अशरीरिणो वा. So thus that you, whatever you are you embodied or not, or disembodied? How are you? Then you say, well, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm South Indian, I'm North Indian. Huh? I'm tall, I'm short, I'm brown, I'm black, white, whatever you may want to say, you will say. So thus, sharirina eva. How do you find yourself? As shariri, embodied, the one with a sharira, one with body. Sharirina eva. So now, in this overall, here also, your own experience is then taken for dissection. What are we doing over here is we are simply trying to understand what our experience truly is. That's it. So there is nothing like, it is being told to you that you will have some experience in future. about Atma. Is it said so? Even the Sadrupatvam of Atma means that it is your experience, not you will have it later. Now later on you will experience Atma is Satchidananda. No. Look at yourself and you will discover that you are Sat, you are Chit, you are Ananda. That's why Ramana Maharishi's thing is that make an inquiry. Who is this I? So, Sharirino va, Sharirinaha eva, na asharirinaha. But why are you saying you're Shariri? Why are you saying you're Shariri? Huh? Because Sharira se darshanat, because we find Sharira there, and then I find myself associated or in this body or this body itself. So Sharira se darshanat, and that's why this is the reason why I call myself as Shariri athva Dehi. That's why Shankaracharya calls Brahma Sutra as Shariraka Sutras. The one who is a Shariri only is Brahma, is what we have to understand. Okay? Now, Sharirasya Darshana. Idam Shariram Kena Agatam. Why, from where has this Sharira come? So now there is a Yukti, a particular technique to understand. Technique. Yukti also means technique. Yukti also means logic. Yukti also means inference. Now, there is a technique. There is a technique. You remember that we had this story of the crow and the pitcher. They don't. Okay. They don't get to see the crows. That's why maybe. So, so you know. So what did that crow do? Was use one technique, yukti, to get the water to the brim. Yeah. So now technique. So yukti means a technique, and this is it. So now even when you are going to sit for your meditation or something like that, contemplation, do this. This I can see this sharira. Then from where has this sharira come? And then let the thought process go back until you go where Atma iti. It has to be led to that point. So it is a technique. Okay. How you tell people how to come reach your home? You then on the left side you will see this Durga hotel. On the right side you will see Gurudwara, so and so forth. Don't you give this kind of things? Like that, all these are various landmarks. And so using this technique, you can reach. When you reach Gurudwara, then take a right and then come inside in that lane. Then you will see this red wall, so on and so forth. You know? Like that. Idam shariram kena agatam iti vicharyamane karmana iti nishchaya. Definitely, whatever the sharira is, whether it is Brahmana sharira, Stri sharira, Purusha sharira, whatever sharira it is, it has been acquired through what? Karma. But obviously, not all Brahmins are pious. You know, some Shudra. Hey, so that is it. They have acquired somehow. But now in that sharira, the capacity even to do the Brahmana karmas is not there. Now what to do? So now it is there. Tat karma, karmana iti nishchaya, tat karma asmadiyam va anyadiyam va iti cha. Now this karma, because of which this sharira is acquired, you tell, was it somebody else's or yours? Somebody else does something and then you get it and then you suffer and all that. Now whom to blame? That is the whole problem with the West. because they don't have this explanation. Why was I born like this? So somebody is born lame, somebody is born blind, and somebody is born with some sort of a defect. No, they blame because of the parents. Somebody has to be now because they're frustrated. They have a theology, but that theology is incapable of answering that question. Why? How does it come? So here it is because of karma iti nishchayaha. Tat karma asmadiyam va anyadiyam va iti ched asmadiyam eva iti vaktavyam. That is our own karma only. Iti vaktavyam. But why should we not call it anyadiya karma? Why should we not, Avaskar, why should we not call it anyadiya karma? Huh? अन्यदीय कर्मणा अन्यस्य स्वर्गफलानुभवात् अन्यथा अन्यकर्मणा स्वर्गादिकं प्राप्नुयात्. Acha, then somebody else does punya karma. As a result, somebody else gets the phalam. Uh, you do the work, and somebody else gets salary. How is that idea? Let's do it. Ah, so that's why. Anyatha anyakarmana anyaha swargadikam prapnuyat. Because of somebody else's karma, somebody else gets the swarga. Brahmanena yage krite shudra swargam apnuyat. Now this Brahmana does some yaga and then some swarga. It is not to say that only Brahmanas will go to swarga. Swakarmana tamabhyarcha. Now you do your own karma. That, if the same punya, a Brahmana will acquire by getting up at 4 in the morning and going to the temple and taking bath and all. But even if for a Shudra, even if he sees the top of the temple from distance, he gets the same punya. Now this fellow, in order to even have the darshan, he has to wake up and take bath and do sandhya and then go. Who has more obligations, you tell? But then they say, no, no, this is anyaya. What anyaya? ठीक है, सबका अपना अपना काम है, करो भाई. स्वर्गादिकं प्राप्नुयात् ब्राह्मणेन यागे कृते शुद्धस्वर्गमाप्नुयात् अतः स्मदीयकर्मणा प्राप्तम् अस्माकं शरीरमिति वक्तव्यम्. And therefore what now becomes logical and legitimate for us to say is कर्मणा प्राप्तम् अस्माकं शरीरम. Because of our own karma we have acquired our own sharira. One's own karma, asmadiya karmana, asmakam shariram praptam iti vaktavyam. Iti vaktavyam means yogyam. It will be legitimate, thus therefore to say so. Tadetat shariram sharira arambakam karma asmin janmani kritam va purva janmani kritam va iti vicharyamane purva janmani kritam eva iti vaktavyam. Now, that karma because of which this sharira came into existence. Huh? Now, but that even for that particular sperm cell to go and fertilize that particular egg cell, because of which this body will be, what is the force behind that? You will have to somewhere at some point you will have to go and say karma. So might as well say karma even now and be free of it. By you may have details and lot of details and convincing details later on, but if you just swikarya, you can easily go. Hai. So that's why sometimes the devotee kind of people, it is easy. Huh? There was this great teacher in the 70s in Mumbai, Nisargadatta Maharaj, if you must have heard of his name. I am that. that classical book is there. All that he had was once his teacher said, "You are up." That is it. He was a simple man. He had no intentions even of going to satsang because his friend used to go to the Guru. So he said, "Our Guru has come in the town, so why don't you come and see him?" They belong to this Nath Parampara, Nath Sampradaya, Gorakhnath and all that. Then he goes. So this man is sitting and in Namaskar. He says that in the provision, "Your Atma." No, he just saying that much was enough. He said that if the teacher has said it is there, and then he becomes, and that is simply keeping the Shraddha on the words of the Guru. It goes like this. Doesn't have to do much of pitch pitch. So sometimes Shraddhasva. That's why Bhagavan Shankaracharya also says that about Shraddha. Sa Shraddha Kathita Satvihi Yaya Vastu Vastu Upalabhyate. Vastu means Paramatma. Upalabhyate. Okay, that's it. No change of topic. हाँ इति विचार्यमाणे पूर्वजन्मनि कृतः एतज्जन्मनि कृतस्य एतत् शरीरं प्रति पूर्वभावित्वाभावे अभावेन अकारणत्वात्. But why are you saying that purva janma kritam karma only becomes the karanam of this sharira? This janma kritam karma also will become the karanam for this sharira. Says no. How can the karma done in this janma become the karanam of your sharira? Huh? Because this sharira has come before that karma took place. Huh? एतत् जन्मनि कृतस्य एतत् शरीरं प्रति पूर्वभावित्व अभावेन. If this karma that you are talking about was to be there before the sharira was born, then you can say it is the karanam of the sharira. But this karma has come after the sharira is born. Then how can purva bhavitvam is not there? For karanam, for something to be called as karanam, what is the prerequisite? Purva bhavitvam, its pre-existence is required. And then only you can say karanam. And not only that, it's purva bhavitvam, niyata purva bhavitvam, avyavahita purva kshana. Bhavitvam is required. You see, so that's why this karma. Iti. Purvajanmani karmakarana kale vayam vidyamana vanava. This is the next step in your thinking. Now, for that karma to have taken place, were you required or not? Purvajanmani karmakarana kale. When that karma, whatever punya papa was performed, were you required or not? And therefore, Purvajanmani Karmaka Karanakale, Vayam Vidyamana Vanava, Iti Vicharyamane, Vidyamana, hi. But we were not there. Then who did this karma? So one boy goes to the school and there is the school teacher. Teacher, will you punish someone if he has not done something? Teacher says, no, why will I punish someone if he has not done? I have not done homework. uh, you are required to do the karma. And vidyamana eva. Why avidyamanaihi karmanaha kartuma shakyatvan? Those, because if you are not there, who would do the karma? And that's why karma, the purva janma kritam karma, when is the so when you see this body, that body itself now becomes your source to take you back to Paramatma. You can trace it that way. Sharira is there, means karma was there. If karma was there, that means that karma has to be Purva Bhavi. If the karma is Purva Bhavi, which means that even to do that karma, I had to be present. Now further, Tadanim Asmakam Shariram Asid Van Navaiti Ched, then even when that karma was performed, was there a body or not? What kind of body was there, whether it's Brahmana, Shudra, etc., we are not worried. But if body is required or not? He says, yes, body is required. Tadanim asmakam shariram asid vanava iti chet asideva sharira bhave karmanaha kartuma shakyatvat. But why are you keeping even that condition that the sharira was there? Because if the sharira is not there, then how the karma will also be performed? Oh, manas karma is Manas karma will give you manas bhogas. So that's why there are minor punya papas. So those punya papas, which are like that, they will give you those bhogas in the swapna. And that's why you are experiencing sukha dukkha even in swapna. You understand? Now in Purva Janma, you had seen some cow or something which was little notorious. And then you felt this cow, let me beat it with a stick. Then in this Janma, you are seeing some swapna that somebody is beating you with a stick. Why? Nobody. So when you wake up, you don't have to apply Idex. But you have experienced that dukkham or not. So that manasa punya papa will give you manasa bhogas also. But now, in order for you to have the physical experience of the world, physical body and the physical karma is also required. Physical karma is required means physical body is also required. And that's why Asideva, that shariram api. Now even that sharira, think about that. From where did it come? So then you go back to some purva janma. Now in that janma also there is a sharira. Where did it come? Purva karma. That purva karma, purva janma. For that purva janma, that sharira is that sharira, purva bhavi karma. That karma, purva janma. Now this parampara goes anadi. And so, tad purva janma krita karmana va, tad anantara karmana va, tad purva janma krita karmana evaiti vartamyam. Evam punaha punaha vicharyamane karmanascha sharirasya cha pravaha rupena anaditvam siddham. Thus now what do we understand? There is anaditva. And how is the anaditva? Is it anaditva like Brahmavastu ekarupena? Pravaha rupena, not ekarupena. How is it? Sharirasya karmana and sharirasya and karmana. Anaditvam is there. But how? Pravaha rupena. So pravaha nitya. Okay. So when you say, I took bath in Ganga, it is the same Ganga in which the Rama has taken bath. Same Ganga. Huh? The same Ganga. Essentially Rama took bath. What? But you are going to say, yes, yes, this is the same Ganga. Where is it gone? Tad ubhayavataha atmanaha akashasya sakshadeva mukhyameva swarupena eva anaditvam siddham. Now this is a sentence to be underlined. That ubhayavataha. Now this Atma who owns both Sharira and the karma performed through that Sharira. Both the things. Sharira and karma. Both of these are owned by whom? Belong to whom? Atma, to you. Now we are not directly going to say that you are akarta because your experience is aham karta, and what we have to prove to you is that you are sarvasva. So this is the whole journey. This is the whole journey, and that's why we have to employ a technique, a model over here to understand. All that you have to understand is Atma is Sat. Okay? And in the process, these are all like assuming value X. In algebra, how you have X like that. तद उभयवतः आत्मनः आकाशस्यैव साक्षादेव मुख्यमेव स्वरूपेण एव anaditvam siddham. Now about this Atma, the anaditvam is also getting proven. And so anaditvam of Atma is there, anaditva of karma and sharira is also there, pravaha rupena. But now he says that the anaditva of Atma is how saksha, okay, direct. Then it is mukhyam. Then it is swarupena. Okay. There are three adjectives to the anaditva of Atma. क्या क्या है? That it is sakshat, direct. Okay. So this is this Atma and this was present. Now it is not like some Sharira, Brahman Sharira, Shukra Sharira, whatever. Okay. So this is it. Sakshat. So this anaditva is sakshat A. B. Mukhyam. This is the principle. This is the main anaditva. Then what about the shariras? And this is pravaha rupena also. And later on you are going to understand that sharira and sharira sambandhi and everything anatma padartha is mithya. Okay. And therefore, what is the mukhya anaditva? Atmanaha eva. Okay. Mukhyameva swarupena eva anaditvam siddham. एवं भूतकाले वर्तमानकाले च सत्वं सिद्धम इति युक्त्या साधितम. Thus, what have we proven to you? That this Atma is Vartamana present only. Bhutakale also there was no abhava of Atma. So also you have to understand the self-consciousness is never ever going to be absent even in the future. If you do this meditation on this line, at least few days, this is what is the nature of the sun. It was told that Sharirasya Nityatvam should be contemplated. Now, so also contemplate on the Nityatvam of Atma. Mrityu Bhaya will be removed. Evam punah punaha vicharimane. So when you are doing this japa and all, this is what is to be seen. You know what? Some people, that vibration variety are also there. Gurus, they will say you will do just do that mantra. That vibration is there. Mantra, you don't have to understand anything. There is vibration. No, there are people who are Nada yogis will do that thing. We have, but for us, even the japa means that there is you have to employ Mai Buddhim Niveshaya. And Buddhi also has to enter into it. You don't keep the Buddhi locked and then go. Mai Buddhim Niveshaya. Niveshaya means Praveshaya. Okay. So even when you do this Navarna mantra, the meaning of that Navarna mantra is Hey Mahasaraswatyadi Pini Satchidanandatmike Chandike Brahma Vidya Praptaye Vayam Vam Sarvada Dhyayama. This is one meaning Bhaskar Rai gives of that mantra. And we do that. Brahma Vidya Praptaye Satchidanandatmike Vayam Vam Dhyayama. So, what do you understand? Who is this Chandika Durga? She is Brahma Vidya Rupini, Brahmakara Vritti. That is it. Okay. So now what happens is here. Evam Bhutakale Vartamana Ch Sattvam Siddham. Thus the existence of the self now has been proven to be there in the past and present. Now, whether this Atma is going to be there in future or not is also to be thought. Because what is the Lakshanam of Sadrupatva? Kalatraye api apadhyamanatvam. So you have only seen two segments of time, and so we have to see the third one. Itaha param. So thus now hereafter, bhavishyat kale api atmanaha sattvam yuktya sadhyate. So itaha param. Now here onwards, what are we going to do? That we are going to see even in the bhavishyat kala, atmanaha sattvam yuktya sadhyate will be the existence of Atma will be proven through yukti. Asmabhihi janmantareshu shravana mananadikam akritva कर्मणः एव मुख्य बुद्ध्या अनुष्ठितत्वाद एतत् जन्म शरीरं च आगतम्. Very important. And why have you added this body? Because nowhere in the past Shravana Mananam was done. Because if it was done, Jnanam would have taken place. Jnanagni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurte Arjuna. And therefore, Jnanam has not taken place. Jnanam has not taken place means definitely what? Shravanam Mananam was not there. If it was not there, then what were you doing? Karma only. Mukhya buddhya. Karmanaha eva mukhya buddhya nishtitatvad etat janma shariraccha agatam. Asmin janmani kriyamanam karmapi itah param janma dadati. So, asmin janmani kriyamanam karma, now that karma which is getting done in this janma, will it go waste or will it have its own result fruit? Yes, it will. Kriyamanam karma itaha param janma dadati. It will also give janma. Tasminapi kriyamanam karma tataha param janma dadati. So now there will be janma, there will be sharira. And through that sharira, in that next janma, when karma will be performed, that karma will become responsible for yet another janma or not. And that in that janma, then with that sharira, karma is performed, will become responsible for yet another janma and sharira or not. Yes. So thus, tataha param. जन्म ददाति एवं पुनः पुनः विचार्यमाणे कर्म प्रवाहस्य शरीर प्रवाहस्य च भविष्यत् काले अंतो नास्ति. Thus, what do we see? That this janma karma chakra is not going to end. Why? Because it is pravaha nitya. But sir, that means that bhavishyat kale anto nasti. This is the sentence. There is a comma. Well, there is no, but with jnana it will go away. Somebody is already raising an objection. Tattvajnanena karmani kshine sati shariram api nayati. So what happens through the tattvajnanam? If the knowledge takes place, the karma is destroyed. If the karma is destroyed naturally, no sharira. Shariram api na ayati. Tad ubhaya sambandhi atma tu. But what about atma? Ubhaya sambandhi. The one who was sambandhi of karma as well as sharira. So that's why this atma is ubhaya sambandhi. So tad ubhaya sambandhi atma tu yavat brahma jnanam sharirasya srishti pralayau अनुभवन शरीरस्य स्थितिकाले सुखदुःखे अनुभवन सन अधस्थावर पर्यन्तम ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्मलोक पर्यन्तम परिभ्रमन्तः परिभ्रमन् तिष्ठति एव नश्यति. Now, even in case, even if you don't consider knowledge taking place and all, what do we understand from this? That Ubhaya Sambandhya Atma is Nitya or not? Is Nitya or not? And Nityatva of Atma is established or not? Established. When you are
Yes.
establishing the Pravaha Nityatva of Sharira and Karma, Mukhya, Mukhya Nityatva is there or not?
Ji.
Whose Mukhya Nityatva? Anaditva we have spoken.
Atma.
Atma, Atmanaha. How is that? Sakshat, Mukhya, Swarupena, Anaditvam. And now when we are able to say that even Bhavishyat Kale, this Atma is going to be there, and therefore, how is it? How is that? Anantatvam of Atma also is how? Mukhya, Sakshat, Swarupe. So thus the Nityatvam of Atma is established or not. That's why that what is Nityam is Sadvastu. So now are we not seeing this? This is how. So now till you are able to see it clearly and you feel satisfied, do this exercise over again and again. But Swamiji, when should we do the exercise? Till the understanding that this is Atma is Nitya Satrupa becomes clear to you. Do it. Right? Till when should we lift that weight? Till it becomes easy for you to lift it. Okay? Till when should we learn driving? We should put that L. Till you are not dangerous to people on the road. Like that. Okay? Adha. So what happens? Ubhaya Sambandhi Atma. This Ubhaya Sambandhi Atma, he is whose Sambandha is there with Sharira and Karma. Yavat Brahmajnanam. As long as this Brahmajnanam does not take place, what happens? Atma is there. Atma is, even after knowledge, Atma is going to be there only. But as long as the Brahmajnanam has not taken place, till then, Srishti Pralayau Anubhavan, he experiences what? Srishti and Pralaya. Sharirasya Sthiti, and when the Sharir, so Srishti Sthiti means birth and death. Srishti Sthiti over here means Birth and death. Experiences birth and death, and that's why the one who experiences birth and death is not born, or the one who experiences death is not dead. One boy had come to one of my teachers. He said, Swamiji, I remember my last birth and my death. Swamiji says, that's why you are not dead. That itself proves that you don't die. But Swamiji, I experienced, I died. Hey, that's why you did not die. You understand? So, Srishti, Pralaya, Anubhavan. Now, these are the two things. Birth and death are experienced by him. Sharirasya Sthitikala, and between these 2 points of Srishti and Pralaya, what is that? Sthitikala. Kasya Sthitikala? Sharirasya Sthitikala. In that Sthitikale, what does he experience? Sukha Dukkha. Sukha Dukkhe Anubhavan San. And in various bodies, various types of sukhas and dukkhas are experienced by him. Huh? So that what is a sukha for a worm in the gutter is not your sukha. To call that as sukha, you have to sit in a worm's body, isn't it? To call that as sukha, you will have to sit in a worm's body. So that's why adhaha, down up to the sthavara paryantam, like some, immovable grass and all that. Sthavara paryantam, urdhvam brahmaloka paryantam, paribhraman tishtati eva nanashyati, is there and is never destroyed. Nanashyati. Tattvajnane sati, when the Tattvajnanam takes place, avidya kama karmadinam api nashat, dukkha hetoho abhavat, swarupanandam anubhavan, videha muktau sukhameva tishtati. And when the knowledge takes place, avidya kama karma, all this is destroyed. Avidya, kama, ignorance, desire, and karma is all destroyed. Avidya, kama, karma, adina, vinashat, dukkha hetoho abhavat. So now there is no dukkha hetu also. Swarupanandam anubhavan, videha muktau sukhameva tishtati. Thus he remains as videha mukta. Evam bhavishyat kali api atmano na kadachidapi asatvam. Thus, so now he has given both sthitis, that whether there is avidya or no avidya, Atma is nitya. Provided when the avidya is there, what happens? He experiences birth and death, whether in sthavara or brahmalok paryantam, and the sukha dukkhas in between are experienced. But when the tattvajnanam takes place, avidya kama karma is destroyed, and this avidya kama karma, which is the reason for the suffering, is not there, and therefore there is no suffering, and therefore swarupa, the ananda, which is his own nature, is experienced, and this is how he is. Videha muktau skhameva tishtati evam bhavishyat kali pi atmano kadachidapi asatvam. Kintu asatvam is not there. Then what is there? Satvameva. Yuktya Siddhyati. This is the technique how we understand the Nityatvam of Atma. What a nice, right? Do this. Now there is this Sharira, whatever it is, diabetes, blood pressure. How? Purva karma. Then. And for this, it is not necessary, but Swamiji, I should know my Purva Janmana. So that what will happen? Even if you know Purva Janma, finally you will just understand this much that I am Nitya. You might as well say that you are Nitya, understand it now through this yukti, for which you don't require to know, hey, this fellow was my brother or my father or wife or husband in my last life. What is the need? What is the need? No, Swamiji, some people will look at them and we immediately get angry. That proves. some Purva Janma animosity. But now don't go into that. Just animosity or no animosity. You understand that Atma is Nitya and be free. Okay? No, this is what it is to be understood. Whether Atma has Janma or no Janma is not the question. Atma is Brahman is what is to be understood. For which we are using this as a ladder. Don't make ladder as the goal. It is like then putting the cart before the horse. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Huh? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnavadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Shankaram
नमस्कार
Shankaracharya
एक मिनट म्यूट कर लो
Surya
इसको
Bhagavando Punaha Shukra Murtiveda Vibhagine Vyomavadvyaptadeyame Dakshinaha Taye Namaha. Thank you all. Thank you very much.